G'day players, welcome to the Players Podcast. I'm Az, joined with Bop. How are we, mate?
Yeah, not bad. How are you?
Not bad. Today's a very monumental day in sport. It's day 2 of the Australian Open. And in a few hours we're going to be there.
And we're going to be wearing our Aussie stuff to
Get around the course.
support the men and women representing our country in this prestigious tournament.
Absolutely. Also celebrating the fact that Djokovic won't be playing.
Haha, sucked in. Sorry, we just got a message.
Yeah.
That's what we were reading. This has to be one of the most emotionless starts we've ever had.
Well, then let me spruce this up.
All right.
We'd like to thank our podcast sponsor for the day. It's Perla Clothing. Really good tees. They fit really nicely around your back, shoulders, and chest. You know, we love them. I don't take mine off except for when I put it in the wash. It's really the only shirt you need, but if you need other shirts, you can just get Perla tops in other colours. I'm not sure if their summer range is still out.
No, it is still out.
It's still out, so you've got very limited time to go get it, and I would not hesitate at all. I would just go onto Perla, link in description, and just buy it, because you've got absolutely nothing to lose buying them.
Exactly. They're ripper tees, aren't they?
Absolutely. And they're not gonna change shape or shrink too much in the dryer, mate. They're too good.
Agreed. So thank you to Perla for sponsoring our podcast.
Absolutely.
Our dying podcast, I might say.
Yes. Onwards and upwards.
So I guess we start with our Sports Around the World segment.
I guess so.
And we've got...
Well, I'll kick us off with the Ashes.
Oh.
So the Aussies have taken home the Ashes, as we already knew, but I think since our last podcast, there's been 2 matches. The one in Sydney, which was a draw, very close draw. Aussies nearly got over the line, but didn't. So that was our draw for the series. And my predictions of 4-1-0 were correct, given that the Aussies won in Hobart. So,
I don't know.
yeah, very pleased with that.
Now, we are not very prepared for this, as we would have had our predictions so we could compare our predictions to our results.
Our predictions, I think I know. We both had man of the series was Marnus.
And we both had most runs as Marnus.
But I had most runs at 800, you had most runs at 400.
So I was closer on the most runs.
But we both got the bloke wrong, because Travis Head won most runs with 360 and Marnus was 330 or something.
Yeah.
And Head won man of the series.
He did.
But then when it comes to the bowling stats, Bop here, predicted Lyon would have the most with 24. I predicted Cummins with 28. So we stretched it a bit. I think Lyon ended up on 18 or 19 or something.
Yeah.
Cummins
21, I think Cummins had.
Cummins took it out at 21.
One of us should have gone Scotty Boland for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Smoky.
I remember a couple of episodes ago we were saying that he wasn't going to make the team, but 3 days later we go up and watch him, and wasn't that just a display?
It was. So now we may as well just talk about the Big Bash while we're on cricket.
Yep. Well, nothing's really going on in the Big Bash other than the fact that we were 5 metres away from 2 crowd catches on Sunday night.
We witnessed one of the best catches.
Glenn Maxwell. That was really good.
Play the footage. I sucked in
I'll give it my best. I'm going to try. But
there's not going to be any footage.
$5 there will be footage.
Okay.
Hit it well. Oh! Incredible!
You're
from
kidding.
Maxwell!
Get out of it.
Talk about X Factor, talking about having a night out. It's one of the most extraordinary catches we've ever seen.
Don't worry about catch of the summer. This could be catch of the BBL. The backhander. Oh! Stop it.
Have a look at it. Unnatural left-handed off the ground. So good on his feet. What an athlete. I think he surprised himself there.
All right. So that's really it in Big Bash. Final start in a couple of weeks. I think they're all happening on Monday. And we've got a dog in the room that wants a bit of attention.
Now, let's move on to tennis as the Australian Open is starting.
Yes.
But firstly, before we talk about the Australian Open, we're going to talk about the Adelaide International,
Oh, yes, we are.
where hometown hero Tanasi Kokonakis
Oh, what a man.
won the final against Arthur Riddicknech 6-7, 6-3, 6-3.
I'll just chuck it up.
He won.
Yeah. It was a very good win too.
And then,
Who
yeah,
did he play in the semis? Because I know that was a really good match that went down
Marin
to the wire.
Cilic.
Yes, that was a very good match that went down to the wire.
And now if we move on to the Australian Open yesterday,
Yes.
Tanasi Kokonakis lost to a qualifier. So, good way to keep the form running.
Yeah. He still got like $100,000 payout. So
Yeah.
you take it.
Other Aussie results yesterday. Ash Barty had a comprehensive win, 6-0,
6-0.
6-1.
Yeah.
Anna Tomljanovic lost to the number 8 seed Paula Badosa, 6-4, 6-0. John Millman won in 4 sets against the Spanish guy.
Nice.
Oh,
I agree.
Alexander Vukic, the wild card. He had a very good win after
good.
going down in the first set, but then winning the next 3 against Lloyd Harris. It was his first ever Grand Slam win, so good on him. And it's Alexander, spelled Aleksander.
To Alexander.
Yep. Alexander.
Sander. Oh, not even Xander.
Sander.
Ooh,
Alexander. Alexander.
that's interesting.
How funny, we're almost the whole way through the podcast and it's been 6 minutes.
I know. Efficiency.
And then, just thinking, and that's pretty... Oh, James Duckworth lost in 5 sets. The other Australian to play yesterday.
Yep.
And now there's a few playing today, including our own Nick Kyrgios is playing tonight.
Absolutely. That will be the highlight of our day.
We're going to watch.
Absolutely. We're going to bring the flags. I'm going to buy myself a top. Bob's got his top. And we've got our hats.
Go Australia.
Yeah, this hat's actually the hat that we may have talked about in another podcast, where it's signed by Max Purcell and another bloke.
Luke Saville.
Luke Saville. I always forget his name. Is it just because he's irrelevant?
And mine was signed by Laserbeam as well.
Yeah. I didn't choose to journey down that path.
Why not get a sign by a guy who's got 19 million YouTube subscribers?
I don't know.
Well,
Good stuff.
now let's talk about no vax.
Let's. So, Bob, can you please tell us your understanding of the situation, given you have it much better than mine?
I don't want to get into too much detail about it. He got deported.
Get around it.
Basically, the forms didn't. He lied on his forms, and then he claimed he was not. Well, he wasn't vaccinated. He claimed he got COVID in the last 6 months, but
Which is bullshit.
the day that he tested positive, the next day he was at a
Kids tennis tournament.
at his his academy thing, whatever, and did an interview and photos and stuff. And then his mum said that he wasn't aware that he was positive for that. And then he's come out and said that he was aware he was positive. It was just a misjudgment, like he shouldn't have gone, when clearly he just wasn't positive. And also he's on the Serbian COVID website, whatever, where it's got your test result, it said negative, and then an hour later said positive. So someone had forged that. So it was all planned, and
These bloody serves, mate.
the thing is, just because he's, famous doesn't mean he's treated differently. If someone else
Absolutely.
lied on their forms, they would be straight out of the country.
Mate, they're going to Christmas Island.
So he should be as well.
Absolutely.
So Novak isn't playing, and
Did his opponent,
yep.
did he get like a free run into the second round, or
No, so
they find another wild card?
someone who lost, they call him the lucky loser. Someone that lost in the qualifying, filled in his spot. So that was basically $100,000 decision by the government for that guy to come in and play.
True, yeah, because they could have got away with not providing $100,000. Nice. Well, does that mean will he be allowed to come back next year?
They're not sure yet. Scott Morrison said he'd welcome him back, and then before his 3-year ban, but I reckon for that to happen, he will need to be vaccinated
Absolutely.
and not forge his documents
That too.
and not lie.
Those are always good starts.
Yep.
It's funny, there's this meme of him winning the Australian Open last year. In his victory speech, he said, he can't wait to be here next year. Psych. And there's just a whole bunch of memes laid on top of each other just saying, nope, nope, nope.
Can't wait to come back here next year.
I'm hopeful, yes I am hopeful for today. Take this view.
You spend too much time on Instagram Reels.
Yeah.
Also, on another sport, AFL.
Yes.
AFL Women's is on at the moment with Melbourne Demons winning their 2 games they've played. It's really all the results that I've watched a few of the games, but
I haven't watched any of the games. I was
it's pathetic. But
getting my cricket fix, mate.
also, the AFL has now come out with a new rule for the next season,
Yes.
where if a player has prior opportunity and then gets tackled, if they do a 360 and then get rid of the ball, it's holding the ball. So now you can't run, get tackled, do a full spin around and then handball the ball off.
Insert a bunch of clips from Essendon Collingwood a couple of years ago. They're going right here. I'm specifically thinking of Darcy Moore. Half back line, tackled. He threw the ball up, didn't get a foot to it.
Okay, that's basically the clip you've just described.
Yeah, okay,
Hey,
then I won't put it in the clip.
Ari's saying it should have been holding the ball.
I'm saying this rule should have been around a lot quicker.
Play the clip.
Clip,
We've
play.
Oh, we've already played the clip.
Have we?
Lol, let's play another clip.
Of another game or another situation
I'm
in that
thinking
game.
Melbourne versus Essendon at the MCG. When
2001?
No,
Oh, sorry, 2000?
no, this year.
Oh, okay.
Not the grand final, mate.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Good one, trying to get your last grand final win.
I mean, it all worked out. Essendon, Melbourne, MCG,
why
2000.
don't we just play the 2021 grand final full replay? That could get our podcast up a little bit. 4-hour version podcast with
Nice.
11 minutes of us speaking.
Nice.
Oh, Ari, I forgot to ask in your last podcast.
Oh, yeah.
In the last one,
Oh, no.
what were you doing at midnight on New Year's Eve?
I was asleep. No, I wasn't invited to any parties, mate. You know, down at the beach house. Had a golf tournament the next morning, so, wanted to try and make a bit of money on that.
And how much did you make?
I'm not sure.
None.
Yeah, I think that was one of the tournaments where I didn't take home anything.
Do you also want to ask me what else?
Oh yeah, mate. What were you doing?
Yeah, I was with my family at the beach house, an extended family. We were partying. We were actually up on the balcony on the roof, and at exactly midnight, the fireworks started, and I ate a donut. I took a bite of a donut to start the year on the right foot.
Yep.
Literally, I did that as well. I hopped onto my right foot. No, genuinely, I did that. Did you not do that? Did you guys not do
Well,
that?
I was asleep.
Oh, yeah, no.
No,
You haven't never done that?
no. If I'm going to be awake
we
at
were
New
all on our
Year's, I'm
left
going to
foot.
be getting a pash, mate. So I'm going to be asleep at New Year's for a couple more years before that happens. But when it happens, it happens.
We were all standing on our left foot, and then it struck midnight. We all hopped onto our right foot. Everyone. Start the year on the right foot.
That's such an oppy thing to do.
I know.
Oh my god.
What?
I don't know. I just can't
It
believe
makes sense.
In a sense, but then in a sense, it's also extremely peculiar.
I never said it wasn't. I'm just saying that's what we did.
Fair enough.
I forgot what I was going to ask about next. Oh, how's your cricket season been going? We should probably do a mid-year cricket review, I think.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
'Cause we've got really nothing else to talk about. It's been 13 minutes.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. So starting off my year, with my season so far, I think I'm up to 11 matches, 96 career matches. So the big ton is approaching.
He's going to get the whole banner out and everything.
Absolutely.
Run through the banner.
Carry game, mate. Just get the carry banner out and just run through it. Look like a flog in the seconds. Possibly the fours. Definitely the fours if I do that. But yeah, 11 matches this season. 34 runs. Batting average of 5.66. Bowling average was 203 before this weekend. Now is 203 plus 35 plus 49 divided by 3. So we're looking at about 80.
I've got the calculator.
Yeah. But yeah, I've got 3 wickets, 2 of which were this weekend. 2 very good nuts. Like Mitch Stark come in, bowled on the turf. And then there's just like a really nice Yorker on the Syntho. Oh yes, my bowling average is under. Hopefully that's around the right way, but it's
95.666667.
Yep. So it's 95.6 recurring.
And then my season.
Yep.
This is awesome. So I've played 16 matches. I've made 526 runs at an average of I'm not sure how many, but it is around 35.
Yeah.
My high score 95. I've hit 5 half centuries, 5 50s. And bowling, I've taken 16 wickets at a bowling average of somewhere around 25. Maybe a little bit less than that now, actually.
By the way, my high score is 12. There was a 6, a 4 and 2 singles. Then I got stumped on the last ball trying to advance up to a spinner, you know. It's the team thing.
Do you remember how when we filmed the podcast, we went through everyone's micro stats?
Yes, well, unfortunately, I'm not going to do that today when I'm working out everybody's micro stats. Just
No,
us
no,
two.
I know. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
Do you reckon I've gone up the leaderboard now with my career averages? It's gone
I
from about
reckon-
13 to 17.
Yeah, I reckon.
To 18 this year.
I reckon you've done well. Definitely do an end of season review when it comes to that. We'll just put down everybody's batting average.
We will.
Yeah.
Embarrass them on the
Yeah,
pod.
absolutely.
Maybe not embarrass them on the pod.
Tell you what, we need to get some guests on the pod.
Well, look, we have messaged 15 high-profile
People.
cricketers, basically.
We'll definitely try to bat
Right
above
on.
the average if we're talking on a metaphorical base.
That was a good one. And then, let's be honest, no responses.
Yep.
They were too busy winning the Ashes.
Yeah, that is fair. But then Hilton, mate, we messaged you 6 months ago. What's going on?
We've also, messaged some Formula One drivers. We're really batting above our average.
Yeah.
Really.
Oh, mate.
We should just go to, local cricket and just ask some...
Yeah, true.
The big
'Cause
boy
then-
in first slip. We'll just get him on the pod.
Absolutely, yeah, mate. Because then his mates can just take the piss out of him, watch it, and they're just cheeky views.
Also, we asked Hammy Goodman from the Grubs.
Oh, yeah?
No response.
Yeah. Pretty poor given he's a local.
We suck.
Yeah. Don't worry. We'll get somebody.
Will we?
We just got to buy a big A2 piece of paper today and get the big chunky permanent marker out and say, do you want to be on our podcast? And we might be able to get some chick from a random place in West Europe to get on our podcast.
I've got a plan.
Give me your plan, Stan.
After we watch Nick Kyrgios this evening,
Yes.
before we leave, we should try and see if we can get into Margaret Court Arena to watch Emma Raducanu play.
That would be good.
'Cause
that would be a good chat.
We got to give it a go. If they say, no, you don't have a ticket, then we'll be like, fair enough. And we'll go
Yeah, we
home.
don't have a ticket.
But if they say, oh yeah, there's so many empty seats, why not? It's 9:30 at night, 10 o'clock at night, once you just go in, we'll be like, yeah, man. Also, we're going to be chanting today.
We are.
We're going to start...
Give us your chant, mate.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi.
Or, if you're Aussie and you know, clap your hands. Because then everyone will be clapping as
Yeah.
we're watching the Australians play. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, give me an A.
A.
U. S.
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 I.
I.
E.
E.
What does that spell?
Aussie.
What does that mean?
Good recoveries. You cooked that, didn't you?
No, you did.
No, because you did the double S and then stated, never mind. Victory. It means victory.
How do you spell Aussie?
Aussie, but
that's what I did, but I got stuffed
but
up.
you started after the second
S,
S,
yeah.
and I thought you were meant to spell Australia and not Aussie. Yeah. Just didn't these last 14 minutes go a bit quickly?
Well, now we've got a short podcast.
Yes.
What else is there to talk about?
I'm not sure, man.
Shut up, dog. That was a bit hard. I'm harsh. I'm sorry.
Oh, rubber.
Thanks.
He just wants a bit of attention.
I'm crying over here. I'm so embarrassed by that. Also, how good are our glasses?
Oh, they're so hot. I could double up here.
No, don't. He's done it.
There is an epic picture of me on Harry Blue's Instagram of me wearing 6 pairs of glasses at once. And it's genuinely iconic.
Sport.
It's the greatest reality TV there is, sport.
Yeah, nah. Wait there.
Give me something better.
Oh, Ticketmaster has got my ticket ready. This is awesome.
How
Awesome,
good.
awesome.
But what's the time? Is it?
9:10.
Oh, we better get on the bike soon.
I'm just saying if there's any other sport.
Just thinking.
You know what I'm going to do as a good podcaster?
Yeah.
Just going to search up sport on news and see if there's
yeah.
any sports stories.
Fair enough. Fox Sport Australia. They're in the news.
Latest news.
Calls out distracting Aussie fans. Oh, so there is obviously a tennis player that does not like Aussie fans. Screw her.
Play the clip.
Back at Lopez, particularly.
Okay, we don't need to do that. I'll just play the clip myself, but thank you.
There's nothing you can do about that serve, but you're right. He's
Actually,
done
no, we're not.
extremely
We're
well.
going
It's
to look at this.
not easy against the left-hander as well. Dylan, update?
There is a few people who've had a long day in the sun, I think. They just got in. They're getting around Millman. In particular, when Lopez is serving, he's getting a bit narky, talking directly to the crowd.
I'm not sure if everybody heard that, but Bob and I acknowledge that this is good playing of the clip.
My hand's getting a bit sore.
Take
There it is.
Lovely.
That's the clip. He wasn't happy that there was Australian fans in the crowd supporting the Australian he was playing against.
Oh well. Some people just don't like the Aussies. Has there been any more on Djokovic's dad? About him being a flog, or is he...
Nah, there hasn't been.
Yeah, right.
But,
Fair
you know
enough.
what? I do have...
At least he lost gracefully.
I do have a little... a little thing we could do.
Tell me what that little thing may be.
The next Ashes series is in 2023.
In England.
And as we've got a few minutes to spare,
Yeah.
why don't we just make our what we think the Australian 11 will be for the 2023 Ashes?
Shit. Yeah, right. Easy. Well. Let's just establish some things. Do you reckon Warner will be retired?
No, it'll be his last Ashes.
Fair enough. I agree.
Is that all we have to establish?
Pretty much. It's
Okay.
going to be Warner and then...
Do you think Pukovsky or Harris will play?
I think Pukovsky.
Okay. Warner and Pukovsky to open the batting for Australia.
Yes.
3,
Marnus.
4,
Smith.
yep, 5, Travis
Green.
Head. Travis Head, he's 28.
Will he still be in there?
He's 28.
I know, but
And he just got man of the series.
True.
And he's 10th ranked in the world for batting.
Fair enough. I get around that. All right.
6,
Green.
7.
Green will be the captain of Australia
Not in 2023.
in the next Australian Ashes.
Nah, Cummins still will be.
Maybe. You tell you what, all these cricket captains.
Green, Cartwright top. Is that Australian?
Green, Cartwright.
Like his
mean like-
house top.
Are you joking? Oh, bestie. That's just green. That's not green and gold. Oh, Betsy.
That's so rogue.
So poor.
And then we've got 7, the keeper.
Yep. Kerry should still be in.
Carey or Inglis. I'm just
Yeah.
not sure what's going to happen.
The bowling attack's going to be the interesting one though, because I reckon we've had a good change of bowlers. Bowling could still be in this. Should still be playing. I reckon Stark might not, but never know.
Jai Richardson. It's going to be...
They're going to bring out a fair few bowlers, and they're going to have the options. But do you reckon Hazelwood might be out of a spot?
No, he's good.
Yeah.
I think the bowling will stay the same, but again, they're still just going to have Jai Richardson and Scott Boland sitting on the sidelines, counting their time, their sweet minutes to get in.
But Boland, he's the best bowler in ever. Like on a statistical basis, he's the best
but
bowler
he's played
ever.
3 matches.
But he's also got over 10 wickets. And that makes him statistically the best bowler ever. Well said, Bob. All right, so I think
an Aussie it. Crap.
Pardon?
Top. Okay.
I reckon we can wrap the podcast up on that note.
I'd like to thank our sponsors again.
Absolutely.
Perla Clothing.
Absolutely.
The tops, awesome tops. Awesome. Really bring out the best parts of
Ben. They're bringing out the best parts of Ben. Okay, that's not the best part of Ben, but
sound a bit